Hey, it's the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, August 7th. I'm James Spann. An ocean of humidity covers Alabama again this morning, so we'll be wet at times for a while. We'll check some of the Skycam shots around the network. These were captured early this morning at the insane hour of 5 o'clock. That's our Birmingham Skycam. Sky there is cloudy, no rain at the moment. Go down to Shelby County. That's the Skycam from the Wingate Inn overlooking Highway 280. And the Tuscaloosa Skycam on a quiet midsummer morning. The synoptic pattern remains the same. The westerlies near the Canadian border. An upper high is over Texas. Big storms rotate clockwise around the upper high, and they tend to originate over Kansas and Missouri. They got some big flash flooding issues up there this morning. Look at all the flash flood watches and warnings in effect for parts of southern Missouri. Some folks up there have gone over 1 foot of rain over the past few days. Under the heat bubble, heat advisories for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, western Mississippi, and around here, there's a flash flood watch for the Tennessee Valley County, served by the Weather Service in Huntsville, due to the fact that they might see some flooding issues up there. But really, any part of Alabama, especially the northern half, will see storms that can drop very heavy amounts of rain in a short time in coming days. Severe weather possibilities today, couple of slight risks, well to the north and west. And tomorrow, a slight risk from the Texas Panhandle up into southern Illinois. Here's the rain for the next 5 days. Bigger numbers stay in the same place from Kansas back over through Tennessee, Kentucky, up into Ohio. But clearly around here, I think we're going to see more than that. Although we all know that on summer days, the rain distribution is not even at all. Due to the scattered nature of the storms. Like yesterday, some parts of the Birmingham metro had over 1 inch, and some folks had less than 1/10 of an inch. But clearly, every day we'll have the risk of some pretty hefty storms around. Tropical weather. Again, it's just quiet. And part of the reason for that, it's the dust coming off the coast of Africa, and storms that come out of Africa will have to be very low latitude to survive. And as long as that big mass of dry air is in place, we'll really have a hard time of seeing a lot of activity. But that should begin to change, we think, later this month. One more graphic to show you. This is back to our weather here. This is the precipitable water, and those numbers are really high. Those are sky high. In fact, over 2 inches over a pretty good chunk of Alabama. And that just simply means that the heavier storms later today could indeed produce 1 to 2 inches of rain in just 30 minutes or an hour, especially when they don't move very much. So we'll have to watch out for localized flash flooding issues. All right, model fans, let's take a look. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System. And this is valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Upper high is sitting on the Texas-Louisiana border. And again, the way it works, these big storms kind of rotate around the periphery of that. It's often called the ring of fire. And again, later today, we'll expect thunderstorms. That's the synoptic scale GFS. Let's go to the mesoscale NAM. This is valid today at 3 o'clock Central Time. And really, it doesn't show a lot. I figure we might see a little more than that. This is tonight at 9 o'clock, and that actually looks more active. And that's the problem, timing out when these storms blow in here from the northwest, it's hard. And it's hard, it's impossible. You just have to be aware that a storm could happen at basically any hour of the day and night. This is tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, showing big storms in here. And then this is Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock, storms entering Alabama from the north. So bottom line is, we'll just mention scattered to numerous showers and storms each day for the rest of the week. Highs no change, between 87 and 90 on most days. All right, let's go to Saturday as we start the weekend. Things just aren't going to change a lot. I'm going to show you different maps. They kind of look the same. This is Sunday. The one thing that you will note, we think the higher coverage of the showers and storms should be over the northern half of the state. Now, there could be some storms clearly in South Alabama. They had some big ones yesterday, but probably just not quite as extensive. Here's Monday of next week, back in the upper levels. Kind of a flat ridge around here, and down below that, things just don't change. We'll mention at least scattered showers and storms. There's Tuesday of next week, and a week from today. This moist air goes nowhere. And every day, we figure highs 87 to 90. And where the sun is out for any decent length of time, we could see low 90s. But where the storms form early in the day, we might have a hard time getting out of the low 80s. We'll check the end of the forecast, August 22nd. 588 ridging over much of the southern U.S., really much of the nation. But again, there's a weakness over Alabama, and it's the same deal, scattered showers and storms, and some evidence of tropical mischief off in the Atlantic. Interesting how the GFS is not showing hardly any of these voodoo land tropical systems like it's famous for. And again, I think that's a function of the dry air there across the Atlantic basin. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock today. If you can, catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening, on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.